to another episode of Bad Advice Only. We're your rats, Tara, Nora, and Allie, and we are going to be talking about men today. Men.
What else is new?
Men. Just boys. Boys being boys.
Men who are mean.
So we want to talk about something really interesting today where they're like a 10 out of 10 when you meet them, and then they just plummet before, during, and after coitus. And Allie has some bones to pick, Nora has some bones to pick, and I have some reflecting to do on this particular topic.
We're talking about how men sometimes are just mean around sex.
Around sex.
Men get mean.
But before we get started, I do want to plug our newest Patreon. So we have Patreon now, listeners. So if you just need a little bit more rat, we do one episode a month on Patreon for $4.99. Just $4.99.
I was going to do a shameless plug about like how, feed this dog, pay this amount of money to like feed a homeless dog. That's like
we
us.
should do
We're
that
the homeless dog.
We're the homeless rats.
Of an angel. Anyway.
Us.
I wanted to, talk about mean shit men say before, during, and after sex. They're transitioning. They're transitioning from having a cock to being cocky, and I don't know why. And I wanted to talk about why they're mean, war stories we've had, whether it depends on the type of partner that was in play, because I've had horrible experiences, boyfriend, no boyfriend. Solo, no, I'm just kidding.
She's just mean to herself.
Mean to your fuck you. So I want to talk about the before. So like you're about to hook up, right? Like this could be foreplay. It could be dates, because I know some people said some fucked up shit to you, Tara, on a date.
Still fuck them.
But I want to kind of set the mood. So like let's say, for
Set
example.
my mood, baby.
You're just getting home from a date.
Mm-hmm.
You're like super excited to fuck this person.
Mm-hmm.
And you're steamy, you're getting passionate, you're in the throes, you think you're about to fuck them. And then...
And everything's gone right up until that point. And then they just say something that ruins the whole fucking mood.
Just stops the wetness right out of you.
Threw a sham wow on your pussy.
Yeah. Nora, you seemed really passionate about this subject when we were talking about it earlier. Do you have a particular moment in time that you want to start us off with?
I've got some durings and afters that are quite shocking. The befores, I am thinking more generally, something that bugs me that guys say. This isn't necessarily that mean, but it's happened a couple times now, where a guy will say, everything's going great, and then right before the moment we do the deed, they say, if we have sex, you're never going to see me again. Which is like also such a girly thing to say. So,
it's really femme.
Right? So one, I find it a huge turnoff. And two, I'm like, baby boy, I'm not going to see you again either way.
Just put it in.
So put it in.
So you're the mean one.
I'm not joking. I have said that. I've been like, we're not having a second date either way. So like, do you want to have sex?
Do you find it to be mean, or it's coming off as
it's
like
really
emotionally needy?
It's coming off needy. It's like literally what I imagine a girl who's a virgin saying. Like being like, if we do it, you're not going to like me.
What's their reaction when you say, don't worry, either way, we're not getting a second date, baby boy?
Sometimes they're like, okay, I get it, and I'm down. And sometimes they're like, wait.
So is it like a 50-50?
I'd say it's like 80-20.
So they're still trying to have
80,
sex.
No, 80 wham.
80 wham. Okay, so in that specific situation, was this somebody you were on a date with that you thought would be, like your intentions were when you went on the date looking for something to lead somewhere serious, or was it?
Nora's never gone on a date looking for a partner.
Intentionally?
That's so true.
She does not intentionally date, listener.
Yeah, but I think there's also a difference between like going on a date and having fun with somebody versus just like a standard hookup, like they're coming over to fuck you.
Well, sometimes I go on the date and I'm like in the date, I'm like, okay, I find them attractive. They're nice enough, but I don't see a future with them. Like I can tell there's something they said or something they did that it's not horrible. It's just not for me. Like I know they're not my partner, but I'm still horny and I still would like to get laid tonight.
That's fair.
And I think it's nice that I'm honest with them.
I think it's very nice.
Because
you're not being the asshole
I could be an asshole and be like, I really like you, and then fuck them and ghost them like a dude.
Oh, that's what I think I might do.
All right.
So it sounds like we're backtracking to when we first started this podcast, and we'd say something was about somebody else, and really we're the asshole.
We're the asshole.
When Allie pitched this idea for today's episode, Nora got really riled up thinking about all of the boys that did something stupid during, before, after sex, I immediately started thinking about all the horrible things I did.
They both play. Feel free to share them.
Like I said in the intro, there's going to be some reflection on this rat.
Look, I've been mean too during, before, after sex, but yeah, we'll do both. Allie, any befores?
Yeah, so mine's interesting because this was actually, I feel like most people in this group know that I have a lot of pen pals. Let me say it like that.
Listener, I cannot describe to you the number of pen pals Allie Rat keeps.
Allie loves an emotional boyfriend.
I don't love an emotional boyfriend.
She's
they
a liar.
just don't want to meet up with me. I think there's a difference.
And then she just talks to him for years.
Years.
I keep them around.
She's got like 4.
Yeah. Anyway, one of them who we've broken up since as a result of this was also like, we were finally in the same city, and I was like, we must meet up because, again, pen pals, it establishes distance.
Was this the Pittsburgh guy?
Philly.
How long were you pen pals?
Forever. I mean, I hooked up with him in college.
Oh my God.
Like sexually?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So a decade ago.
Yeah, but I didn't
Fuck,
start
Nora.
this. I don't know why she judges me every time. I've never started a pen pal relationship. Like, I don't go out seeking them.
She continues them. All right.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck off.
So what did he do that was dickish?
Told you she was being a bit. Oh, she's getting her period. I get it.
Being mean. She's being really mean. We'll see. Whore.
Listener, we're not sure if Nora's getting her period or not, but it's supposed to come today.
Today.
Okay. Fingers crossed.
Unless I'm pregnant, lols.
That was the joke.
Oh. I missed that.
Why do you think I called you a whore?
Ah.
God, she's stupid too.
Sorry.
Anyway,
I'm sweating.
back to me being embarrassed about my pen pal, bitch. So we were texting a lot, obviously sexting because I knew I was going to be in the same city as him.
Mm-hmm.
And we were trying to meet up. And then I find this to be mean. We're going back and forth, and I was there for an event, so I had some other things going on, hanging out with different people. And I was very clear about like the timeline that I'd be able to see him.
Mm-hmm.
Again, zero expectations on dating this man, but I just wanted to get some peen in.
Yeah, peen to
And
puss.
he is kind of gaslighting me all day that we're going to hang out and see each other. And then like as I get back to my hotel room, I'm like, hey, come over. Coast is clear. Like, we're good. He's like,
Coast is clear. Were your parents in the hotel room?
Mom and Dad went to bed in the other room.
He's like, yeah, I don't think we should see each other. And I was like, what? And he's like, well, you have an early morning. And then starts gaslighting me into thinking I shouldn't have him come over and fuck me.
Because you have a bedtime and Mom and Dad are in the other room.
That is so rude.
Yeah, and I think that's mean. Because what the fuck?
You were, I mean, like all day, you were probably getting all horned
all
up.
day, yeah. I was so excited.
That's so rude, especially after the amount of time you put into like sexting with this man
Right.
for months on end, just to be like, you have an early bedtime.
And I cannot tell you how much I love that kind of pen pal of like,
yeah,
I'm going to go to another city. I'm going to be in hotel rooms.
and I'm gonna fuck you,
And I'm
It's
going to
hot.
have sex.
It's so hot.
It's so hot.
Yeah,
He's a
I thought it was
pussy.
mean.
He gave you blue clit for sure.
I know.
Blue
Why do you
clit.
think at this stage of the night, you know, bringing somebody home, you're getting all hot and bothered, they say something mean or we say something mean, and vice versa. Like, why do you think it happens at this stage?
Well, are you talking about your situation specifically?
No, like any situation, like men being mean or women being mean right before you're about to get the dick
I
in.
think when I'm mean, both emotionally and sexually, I think it's me throwing sort of a sabotage of like, okay, here's the worst. Are you still interested? You know, like, and
God,
then
you're
if-
toxic.
No, I'm super toxic. You guys? At least I'm fucking self-aware.
I'm self-aware.
Points
Do you
of
think it's
therapy.
men doing the same? Men are sabotaging?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Are men maybe being like, well, here's me at my worst. Like, do you still want this?
I don't think men ever think like that.
I was just about to say the same thing. I don't think they think, period.
In another episode, Rats, we talk about penis fun facts. And I did learn that a lot of stuff to do with the erection works around your nervous system. So if the man is feeling any type of pressure or maybe some, what is it? They get nervous.
Oh, performance
Erectile
anxiety.
dysfunction.
What Nora said. Performance anxiety, it's due to their nervous system. So I do wonder if there is some like fight or flight happening within them.
Interesting. Penis Tourette's.
Take it to therapy, boys.
Your Tourette's.
Yeah. What is penis Tourette's?
Sorry, let me backtrack with how my mind works there.
Please.
Is that your nervous system forces you to say something mean at the time of insertion?
Penis Tourette's is where you're just about to enter and you're just like, you could lose a few pounds.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't look
See
like
what
the
I'm
mother of
saying?
my child, but I'll still fuck
That's
you.
how I take it. I'm just trying to dumb it down for the rest of our listeners.
You need to smarten it up for our listeners.
Scientific.
Fuck.
Okay, so moving past the penis Tourette's, let's hop into the next phase, which is like during coitus itself. Do people still say coitus?
That's how I introed. I love a coitus.
You love a
Coitus.
courting coitus moment.
I've got a good one for this. Because this is what I first thought of when you pitched this idea, because I got so mad.
Well, set it up. So you've gotten through the throes of the foreplay. You are rolling around.
puss.
Oh, we are having sex.
Okay, you're fully, what position?
He is inside me. So this is just kind of a fuck buddy. Really hot, guys. He was so handsome.
Ew, is it the neighbor that we hate?
No, I know
No.
exactly who this is.
It's a really handsome dude. It was the Irish guy. It was this really hot guy I met at a bar, and we were kind of fuck buddies. And to be fair to him, I was younger. I think I was like 23 or 24.
And he was
80.
30.
He was like
He was old.
30. He wasn't that much older. He was like 31 or so.
ew.
It was a little age difference. But I mean, yeah, now that I'm 33, I'm like, ew, but at the time. Anyway, so I don't think I knew how to fuck really as well as I do now. Experience matters, boys. Stop slut shaming. But I was on top. And I was like doing my shit where I was kind of grinding on him.
Yeah.
Because that's what feels good and makes women come. And I guess I'm not a self-conscious bitch and I'm not doing it for their pleasure.
Mhm.
So I was grinding on him. And he literally stopped me and goes, he like kind of like threw up his arms like exasperated and was like, can you like bounce or do something up there? So
You've
rude.
never told me this.
So rude. It will
mean.
forever be burned in my memory.
If a man throws up their arms in exasperation, regardless of if it's sex or just in general, pussy.
Also, keep in mind, this is a 31-year-old man fucking like a 23-year-old. Baby boy, if you want good sex, shoot for an older girl with experience.
Yeah.
I think I'd had sex with one man at that point.
Also,
Oh my God.
do your own. He could have moved your hips. He could have
Right.
helped guide you
Get
to
on
do it.
top, buddy.
You don't need to use your words
Yeah, so rude.
that are
just-
biting.
If a man throws up his arms, that's where I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm out.
He
ew.
I will never forget. He was like, could you like do something up there?
If a man ever spoke to me again, game over. I am curious. Do you think it was like a cultural difference because he was not from this
I
state
don't
of America?
know. I have no idea. But for the record, let the record show I never once had an orgasm with him. So fuck you,
Fuck
Irish
you.
guy.
And you know what? It must have been pretty good sex because that man, every 5 years, just when Nora sheds her skin, he resurfaces. You still with a boyfriend? And weirdly, every 5 years she is.
Yeah, he hits me right at the boyfriend hour.
Yeah, she knows. He knows. Sorry.
Well, we don't know. We don't know what he is these days.
I'm not joking. He hit me up like a few months ago and was like, I'm going to be in New York. Are you still single? And I wrote back, of course. But I said, I'm not looking for random sex anymore. Thanks.
Proud of you. That's called growth.
Not really true, but I remember that it wasn't good.
But how sad for him and fitting that he is now probably 40 something
Yeah.
and he's still alone traveling the world
Hitting
for
up
sex
Nora.
with someone he had sex with over a decade ago.
When I was 23.
So obviously you were young in this story, but did you have a reaction or were you just so embarrassed or uncomfortable that you just kept writhing on his cock?
I probably just started bouncing. No, I remember I like looked at him really mean and was like, what? But I don't really remember how it went from there.
Good. At least you gave him a mean look.
I gave him attitude.
Good.
I have a point on this that I want to make, but before I go into that, Tara, do you have any war stories of you being incredibly mean to men? You're fucking men.
Yes, obviously, yes. Not only am I a dom and some men like that, but I also forget that some men don't. And I'm really fucking mean. There's one guy, there were some drugs involved, some uppers.
Shocker. Find one sex story at Tara's not involving drugs.
I went over, we dabbled in some uppers. And at some point, I was like, are we going to do it or what? Like, stop talking. Oh, you know
You're
what?
like, stop teasing
Stop
me.
talking.
Like, and you know, I get it. You're on an upper. You're going to talk more, but like, relax. Also, he was Irish, fun fact.
You too. Was it the same Irish man?
No. Nora and I are sisters, not Eskimo sisters.
That we know of. Who knows? We've never run through the whole list.
The list doesn't matter.
Be sitting for years.
Our type couldn't be further away. Anyways, my upper boy wouldn't stop talking. And I was like, can you take your pants off already? And he looked so hurt by me saying, take your pants off already.
They can't fucking
That's
handle
fine.
it.
I don't find that mean at
I'm
all.
new to the city. I really want to like meet people and kind of like you, Nora, like I don't want this to be a one-time thing. And
Pussy.
I was like, it's going to be a no-time thing if this
I'm not judging this bad, but like, when did he think doing uppers with a stranger new to a city didn't mean trying to
and
fuck wildly?
He's the one that had the drugs. So I'm like, you're not that new. You have a coke dealer.
She said it. We could have been an imagination for both.
She started with a code word of upper.
Okay.
I was getting
Cocaine.
Whew, I'm going to bring this back to legal matters.
So yeah, I've been mean to men.
Okay. Both of you, in both of your experiences, I think this tracks well. Because my question was, when I was reflecting on things that have been said to me, might have been with like an actual boyfriend. Like, I think both of you know I give exceptional head. You wouldn't know directly. I've never given, for the record, I've never given either of you head. I've never given either of you head.
No, but I've seen her motion it, and it's porn star-esque.
It's all in the eyes for me.
Yeah. For me?
Yeah.
Thanks. But I've gotten glowing reviews. Like if I had a Yelp business,
5 fucking stars.
I'd be 5 fucking stars. 1,000 ratings. Like I could not tell you
Because you've given
1,000 ratings.
just to show. And
what is it? You're an expert after 10,000 hours?
Are you a 10,000 hour head
I'm an expert. Like I can fly that plane. And my boyfriend at the time, I remember at the very beginning of our relationship, and I guess thinking about it now, I think his dick was just too big for my mouth. But
I think he was just a dick and weird shaped.
maybe. Let's go with that. But he at one point told me I was teethy, which I took as such an insult at the time. And I thought it was so mean to tell me that during. And I only gave him head one more time for the rest of the 4 years we were together.
Was he like complaining and bitchy about it?
And then he would like push me off of him. And I've never gotten that before. If anything, I timed myself and I could make somebody finish in under 30 seconds. Like I was good.
Humble
at my peak,
That's amazing.
I was great. And I was thinking.
She's retired now,
What's happening?
boys.
Are you retired?
I'm just taking my time now these days.
Just enjoying it longer for
What's
yourself.
the difference at this stage? Because I think like this is when you're most vulnerable, is like as you're having sex.
You shouldn't give feedback in the moment like that.
Feedback or criticism? Because I think there is difference, right?
Yeah.
Because like I got my little feelings butt hurt from that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But was that a criticism or was it fair feedback?
I think the way to give
not
feedback
helpful regardless.
during sex is just change the position, just change what you're doing, and then talk about it later. Don't be like, ow, teethy. That's so hurtful. Like, I wouldn't want to ever blow that guy again. And I've gotten that feedback before from one man, and it was a combination of the angle and the size. I think that can, like, if a guy is pretty big and they're standing and you're kneeling, I actually think that's a really bad angle for oral.
Yeah.
It, like, can get teethy.
Yeah.
I just think men should appreciate what they get.
Yeah, if you've got some teeth on there, you're welcome.
What do you want to remove them? Like Jesus.
Then
Go
fuck a grandma.
But you
Same
you
thing.
did answer my next question, which was like, how would you handle man commentary? And like, how do you kind of have that discussion? And I vote for also have it afterwards. Like after we both nut, like don't get it going. And
Well,
then
I think it's funny that you say that because you, in a previous episode, said that there is no such thing as like a review after sex. You normally just leave.
Yeah.
I love post-sex review, like a sports game.
I do and I do. I think feedback I would like. I don't want a full review.
Okay, quick pause. I'm interrupting this episode to call you out. Yes, you've been listening to 10 minutes for free. You're getting all this premium bad advice and you haven't even paid the toll. What's the toll? The toll is hitting the fucking follow button. Hit the follow button on our show page, on Spotify, or hit that plus sign on Apple Podcasts. Okay, back to the show. Yeah, I don't want a full review, but yes, feedback after sex and during sex, just switch what you're doing. If you're not, because girls, by the way, girls, it hurts during sex like
all the time.
All the time. Plenty of the time something happens that doesn't necessarily feel good or it kind of hurts, but you know it feels good for the guy. So you kind of like, just you make the decision on how much it hurts or like what amount you're willing to put up with.
If she's getting louder, it's more painful.
That's kind of true.
No, it really is. And like we just kind of put up with it because we want to be a good partner. And men are just like, teeth. Dude.
Yeah, I think there's plenty of other ways boys like
one negative Yelp review is teeth.
Can you believe? And it's going to be most thumbs up. Straight to the top.
How do you think the male listeners are feeling about your oral now?
I'm concerned. I'm great. You'll never know, but I'm fucking...
Listeners, this is your opportunity. If you're one of the 1,000 men that Allie claims to have blown, write in and let us know teeth or no teeth.
Yeah. I think there's only like one recurring listener who I've blown. So
that you know of.
Come on, do it right in.
Right in, please.
Best head ever.
So I don't know if this is in your list, but the one thing that comes to mind a lot is, I hate to use this word, but coercive sex.
I hate that.
And I don't mean like closer to the trigger warning side of things, but I just mean when they get whiny.
The more annoying side of coercion.
The annoying side where you typically just end up fucking them to shut them up.
That.
So to give the listener a little bit of context, what I mean is like, I thought we were going to do it. I really wanted to have sex tonight.
But I'm going to get blue balls. It hurts.
Right. I came all the way over.
Guilting
sex.
you.
And that
you were talking a big game. You said you wanted to.
Like, I just thought we were making out and I just thought it was going to lead to more. You insinuated it. So like all of that. Coercive, whiny sex. I really want to know, because in my youth, I would just do it just to shut them up. Now, I shame the fuck out of them and say, oh, is that how you get your dick sucked? Like, you pathetic little baby. You just whine until your mommy fucks you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I really want to know like how they feel post-coitus.
Yeah.
If they whine to get it.
It's so embarrassing.
They don't
feel good about themselves?
They don't feel at all. They're like, fuck, I got my dick wet. Yeah. They're like, I'm going to brag about it. But I was going to get to that as like, now that we've matured, how would you handle situations like that? So I'm glad you brought that up. We can
just shut them the fuck down.
Yeah.
I'll be like, if someone is trying to get me to have sex if you're trying to get me to have sex, it's automatically kind of a turnoff, to be honest.
Yeah.
And if someone, be cool about it. If someone insinuates it or like gets whiny, I'm like, you sound like you want the kind of sex you have to pay for.
Ooh, I like that.
Which I think is a really good.
And you can pay us.
Like, go ahead and pay someone else. I'm not interested.
Oh, you can pay me.
Or my price has just gone up, baby boy.
Skyrocketed.
The supply and demand.
Real quick before we go, I want to go back to the coercion one because it also reminded me like with condoms too, that kind of falls in the same vein. And it reminded me of a guy. It was like my first rich guy that I went out with in New York. So for the listener,
you had a job, listener.
Tara likes some ratty and homeless. So he went out with a guy that actually had a job and he took me on nice dates. And I really was starting to like him. He was really cute and funny, really interesting. He worked out, which again,
the standard.
Her bar is so low.
The 20-something-year-old Tara had a very low bar, but he was doing good.
Job, working out. What else could you ask for?
He took me on dates. And then third date, you know, what happens? I go back to his place and we're fooling around and I say, do you have a condom? And he says, no. And I go, oh, okay, well, let's just stop where we're at then because I only have sex with condoms because I was fucking a lot of people at the time. Nice. So he then goes, okay, let me go get one.
That's
what? Well, he went to the bodega?
Well, that's what I thought. No, he like goes to his bathroom and gets one.
And
I go, absolutely not. We're not having sex now.
My jaw's on the table.
That's so rude.
He lied to my face so he could have unprotected sex. And then when I stopped it and said no,
then he went
he's
and
like,
got the condom.
he was like, well, I wasn't sure I had one. Bitch, you pulled that out so fast.
You knew.
That is terrifying, gross, and nasty.
Yeah,
it was
it's like
so
lying
mean.
just in case.
Just in case I'm
You would
like
still do
Allie
it.
and Nora and say, okay.
Fucking rude. Ladies, rat hack, just ask. I've never done it, but you should ask.
Just see how they respond.
That's so rude.
But yeah, that was like one of my worst encounters. Fun fact, like a year later, he matched with me again on Hinge. And I was like, did you forget me? And he was like, no, I remember you. And I was like, well,
You're
you never.
the one who uses condoms.
Yeah, you're that fucking prude that uses condoms. Fucking dirty ass skank. You clean skank. And he goes, yeah, I
Clean skank.
You got that? You caught up with that one? Funny. I go, yeah, you never asked me out again after that incident. And he was like, well, I thought you hated me. And I go, so matching with me now, you think I don't hate you?
Saying, well, I thought you hated me is
Another
such
coercive
a
whip.
bitch boy thing to say.
And then he unmatched me.
You don't have a cool off period. Like,
Like, you're trying
like try out again in a year.
They should try it in 5 years because then your skin has
You're
shed
right.
and you're a virgin.
But we didn't even have sex.
All right. I'm going to bring it back to
I
the
had to go
last
shower
point.
at Blink that morning. Anyways.
Okay.
I wanted to torture him a little bit more for lying to me about the condom. And I was like, well, it's too late for me to go home, so I'm just sleeping here. And I have to wake up at 5 a.m. So I made him set an alarm for 5 a.m. And I went to Blink, showered, and then went to work.
You know what you should have done to him? You should have been like, actually, it is a better time now because I have herpes, so condoms are kind of a moot point.
You should have. I have throat gonorrhea. Okay, anyway.
Too real.
Moving along. So the very last section, the afters. So you're cuddling. You've just finished. Maybe there's semen still dripping out of you.
Yeah,
It's hard to
post-nut
say.
glow.
Anything that is like 100% the sex is done. And you feel like you've performed well. Then they hit you with a zinger.
Oh my God.
I have one story in mind for you, but I don't know. I thought you were going to bring it up earlier, Nora. I feel like I can't remember if this happened to you during or after. So for this purpose, we'll
All
say
right.
it was after.
Hit me with it.
For the
What are
story.
you thinking of?
I'm thinking of that hot guy that was like going to try to murder you. He was like, meet me at these cross streets.
Yeah.
And then brought you home to his apartment where he lived with his sister, but it was a one bedroom
One
that they
bedroom.
shared
Love
with
it.
like a sheet.
She had a sheet in like,
Okay, so maybe
a
Nora and I
studio.
did fuck the same guy.
No, I'm pretty sure this was the one.
He was really handsome. Honestly, coercion-y and a dick. Go on, Al.
His sister's listening through the sheet.
She
Yeah.
was there.
probably filming. But that's where I thought you were going to go because I remember this guy. Do you want to hit him with what he said to you, you guys? And you're, what, 90 pounds?
Yeah, I think this we're thinking of the same story. We actually didn't have sex. I blew him. Very coercion-y,
That's
by
still
the way.
sex. That's mouth sex.
Yeah, I just blew him, but because he was like, I was like, I don't want to, like, nah. And he was like, well, give me a hand job. And I was like,
What is this, a
okay.
negotiation?
I know. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I started giving him a hand job and I'm like using lotion. And he's like, come on, like, please, like, I'm really
Ew.
close. Like, can you please? Like coercion-y. And
That's
I'm
disgusting.
like, whatever, shut up. So I do it. Anyway, he finishes. So rapey. And after, what he said to me was, you know, you'd be really hot if you worked out like just once or twice a week.
How fucked up is that?
I would like the record to show that even today, 7-8 years later, I weigh 125 pounds and I'm 5'7".
Bitch
Fungal
looks like a
brag.
model.
Fuck
This is
off.
just like
No.
Allie's 1,000 Yelp reviews.
Guys.
This is way too much.
Guys.
braggy stuff.
Guys. I know my strengths and weaknesses. I got a dog face. That's just a fact. Okay.
Woof woof.
My body is sick. My body
It's
is
rockin'.
rocking. I have double D's. This was so rude.
Also, he's still finished to your unathletic body.
Yeah,
Like-
and my like half-hearted blowjob.
Yeah. Fuck
So
that
rude.
guy.
Gross.
Alejandro put him on blast.
That was his name, Alejandro.
Oh, no, I think mine was named
Did you fuck
Alejandro.
That's why I've
Alejandro?
always said this. I think this was the one crossover.
No, he lived in Brooklyn. There's no way
Mine
you fucked
didn't
a
live
guy
in Brooklyn. I did not
knew
fuck
it.
a guy in Brooklyn.
That's
I have never fucked.
Nora would never fuck a guy in Brooklyn.
I literally had a sex friend who I really was into, but then he moved to Brooklyn and I was like, no.
So it's over. Goodbye, sir.
I think the last piece of like post coitus is ghosting. I think we've all agreed. And I just want to reframe this now for our new listeners. Stop ghosting people.
Mm-hmm.
What if you let them know you're going to ghost them?
Have you done that? You're like, I won't be talking to you anymore. Thanks for the
I
nut.
definitely like right after sex hopped up, put on my underwear, got ready to leave. And they're like, I'm never going to see you again. And I said, you're never going to hear from me again.
I think the right thing to do is to be honest before you have sex. Like, and I'm more talking to guys. Like, I actually have a guy friend who's told me that his move in the past was that when he knew he wasn't looking for a relationship or he knew that the girl wasn't like, quote unquote, girlfriend material for him, he would tell them up front, like before sex, I'm not looking for anything serious, so I don't want to like have sex unless you're okay with that. And most girls, he said, were still down because I think a lot of girls are down for that. You just have to communicate.
100%.
I'd be so down for that.
I would be down
I'd
too.
probably be more giving in that situation.
Totally. Or you could like be more experimental or try different things.
Right.
It just depends what place of your life you're in. Like obviously not everyone, but you should give them a fair shot to agree.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. For some reason, it jogged my memory. Repressed memories again, ladies. This might be too dark, though.
No.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so when you're like...
Trigger warning. I don't know where this is going.
Trigger warning, I don't know. When you're being like a little rough in the bedroom, like little scratches on the back and stuff. Nothing crazy. I'm not like peeling his fucking skin off. But like I scratched his back a little.
Ooh, with those nail buds. They're thick.
She's so offended.
Oh my God. That was really mean.
Did you say nail buds?
Nail buds.
It sounded like nail buds, but like regardless, my nail beds aren't going to scratch. That's the end. I'm spiraling. I'm sweating. That's so mean.
I'm sorry. I just know what it's like to be scratched by terror hunters.
Okay, Allie got scratched by me one time, and it was a fight or flight response. Anyways.
What?
Someone scared us.
Okay.
It wasn't even Allie?
No, I was sitting next to her.
She was an innocent bystander. We digress. Anyways, so like, yeah, we're like being slightly rough. Like I would say PG rough in the bedroom.
There's no PG if you're having sex.
PG 50 plus.
PG for adults. Shut up, you bitches. So I'm glad this is how it's going when I warned it was dark. So after sex, he was like, I really didn't like that you did that. And I was like, oh, okay, good to know. Like thinking that was like the end of conversation. So I'm like, okay, good to know. I won't do that again. Cool. No, he then just keeps going. And he's like, my dad was really abusive.
Terrible.
Guys, I can't believe I've never told you. I forgot all about it.
See this guy.
I forgot all about it.
This is a hell of a rap.
And again, I was in my 20s, so it's not like I had the
What did you
greatest
see?
EQ
What did
in
you
the
say?
world. So I laughed at him. And he was
Tara.
like, I was in my 20s. I didn't know. And like, I thought he was just being a little bitch, honestly.
It is a little bitchy.
Right? And like, what, your dad scratched you? Like, I was like...
Did he ever elaborate, or did when you laughed at him, he felt like shut down?
Sorry, I'm like riled up by this. Allie, no, he went into like detail, and I was like, well, so it sounds like he didn't scratch you.
Tara.
These were great war stories. Maybe you should check in on that.
No, I deleted his number.
Okay.
Well, there you have it, listener. If you have any war stories you want us to highlight on next week's episodes, or if you want to maybe give us some topics for our next Patreon episode, let us know. We'll talk to you soon and see you next Monday, rats.
Stay tuned, rats.
Bye, rats.
As always, thanks for listening. If you're interested in even more bad advice, scurry on over to Instagram and TikTok at BadAdviceOnlyNYC. We're begging you. Download and rate the show and leave us a review. Talk to you next Monday. Stay tuned, rats.